as a tune-up. How'd that go?
I mean, I wasn't really thrilled with the execution, but we got the ups and the pitches, and really all of these, I end up kind of being able to learn from them. So it was solid for a spring game. If that was a regular season game, I wouldn't be thrilled, but or fortunately it wasn't.
Every spring has its like different things.
Yeah,
This one has definitely been different.
Yeah, for
How
sure.
do you feel in terms of how it's allowed you to prepare?
I mean, obviously going to Korea gets you a little bit out of rhythm and out of routine, but now that we're back and kind of everything's where our bodies are readjusting and everything's readjusting, I feel like it's kind of starting to get more normal. But yeah, it's a little wrinkle in there.
What was your view of Tatis's play, Bryson?
It was fantastic. I mean, I off the bat I didn't think he was going to get to it, so that was great.
What was it like taking the mound here? I mean, for an exhibition game, a pretty big crowd.
Yeah, that was great. I've heard the atmosphere here is awesome, and it proved to be that way today.
After the first 2 runs, you really controlled the action against Garver there. Can you just take me through that matchup and whether or not you kind of reach a little bit of regular season mode?
Yeah, I mean, I think I just executed better. A lot of at bats today. I was bouncing my off speed and not getting in the zone and falling behind. So there, I was able to get ahead, and it's when you're ahead, you have a much bigger advantage.
Mike, your thought on Dylan Cease's work tonight?
You know what I thought was excellent. We got to consider a lot of variables that went into that start. You're talking about a later spring training than what we started. Then he goes to Korea, disrupts his schedule, gets his work in there, but we back him down because of the travel. Comes back. Now here he goes again. So of all the pitchers in all of Major League Baseball, he's had the most disruptive spring training and handled it like a pro. And I thought his stuff was really crisp. Talked to Campy when he came out. Said, man, that guy's stuff's nasty. So I thought it was really a positive outing.
It seems like he's throwing more curveballs than sliders up to this point. Is that something that he's been just trying to get the feel for, or is that actually going to be a change in the repertoire possibly?
Yeah,
compared to
maybe
how it
more
was
of a
last
question
year?
for him. Not that familiar with him. But yeah, he threw the curveball a fair amount tonight. All the pitches were nasty. Fastball had a lot of good life. I love the fastball life. Clearly some weapons.
You always talk to guys and say, hey, load up the strike zone, let those guys play defense behind you. When he gets a chance to see Fernando make a play like that behind him, gives guys a little more confidence maybe to fill up the zone.
Yeah, exactly. Ruben turned to me and said after Katati's play, which another routine great play from him, right? And just said, welcome to some really good defense in San Diego. So, it's encouraging that he can go pound the zone and know he's going to get the ball caught.
Nice work by the bullpen tonight. Estrada, Brito, Matsui, Kolek all throwing the ball pretty well tonight. Felt good
Yeah,
about
I'm
it.
glad you brought it up. Bullpen was really sharp. All those guys were really good. Even Suarez in the ninth, the ball get down the line, just found some grass. But Estrada did a nice job, 2 quick outs, and then covered up a little traffic. And then Kolek was really sharp. Little ground ball single with 2 outs. Matsui was exceptionally sharp. I felt like Brito was really good, life, all pitches, and then Suarez good fastball, nasty changeup. So bullpen was excellent.
How did you feel about the way the guys are moving around today, coming back, getting back on San Diego time and such?
Yeah, we're it's been 4 or 5 days now, I guess, 4 days since we've been back, and I think guys are getting adjusted. I felt really good about the fact that we had some tough at bats, didn't get as many hits, did a really good job on the bases. Wade ran the bases really well, pro with the stolen base. Created some opportunities for us without not a lot of hits, put some pressure on them to make some plays. So I thought overall it was a really positive game across the board. Just didn't work our way.
Will Waldron be among the guys that pitch tomorrow?
No. King's going to start.
What about Waldron hasn't pitched in a while?
Yeah, he's going to pitch in Arizona tomorrow. Him and Avila get their work there.